Hi, this is Lori of Lori's Happy Stamps, and I am so excited to share with you Love and Gratitude, September 2023. This is an absolutely darling kit. I love it, I love it, I love it. It has small bags and gift cards to go with it. And we're going to talk about how to make those along with several alternatives. So let's get started. The first thing I want to share with you is I cut up the tissue paper and used it inside the gift bags. And I put the hand sanitizers from Bath and Body Works. They fit perfectly along with other goodies. For the small gift cards, I want you to notice that I embossed them. Can you see from the back? This is the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder that I absolutely love. And I stamped first on the paper and then I embossed it. And can you see little bits of the white show through, like the core paper? And you don't have to sand it or anything. It just looks so cool. And so that's what I did with those cards. But let me tell you, there are so many bits and pieces with this kit. I sat down and 4 hours passed like a snap. And let me share with you what I have done. So I created this card and this card at the same time. So I took one of the envelopes from the gift cards and I just cut a little slice here and a little slice here on my trimmer. And then I created this piece. So then I punched out a circle from the center of that piece because you'll never see it. And then what I did is I embossed, I stamped and then embossed this little card and I glued it onto a larger card so that I could have more places to write, or I could have a secret message here, or I can do all kinds of things with this card. And for this card, I did exactly the same thing, but I did not emboss the small card. Can you see the difference there and there? Big difference, I think. Anyway, I did not emboss this card, but I put the little circle then. I glued it flat on a piece of Lost Lagoon mounted on a 11 by 4 1/4 scored at 5.5 card base. And then I have this card. So, and I embossed the Lost Lagoon in the back too. I just am smitten with that embossing folder. I took a little piece from the, that was left from the envelope and glued it into the inside of both of them. So there you go for those two cards. All right. And so the next card, I was trying to decide if I wanted to emboss or not emboss. And again, I decided to emboss with the Basic Shapes embossing folders. I used two different ones. I used the deckled circle, cut it in half. One I did not emboss, one I did. One Lost Lagoon card base I did not emboss. This one I did. This one I had the pieces of foliage hanging down, this one going up. Which one do you like? And I paired it with Bottled Happiness. I liked the sending cheer or sending a little message for this card with this card kit. And then on the inside, I just stamped a little bit. I used another deckled die on this one. I think they turned out really cute. All right, so those are those two cards. And then I decided to make gift card holders. And so I took one of the gift bags, and I folded it like this, and I cut right along this score line. Then I folded this over, so then it looks like that. And then I cut it right here. So that gives me that front piece. And what I did is I bumped up one of the pumpkins on dimensionals. I stamped the outside with the vine, and then I opened it and I stamped with the vine again. So now this is a little secret message. And then I used one of the old North Pole sacks, and if you're in my group, you'll get some of these to make these. So use a North Pole sack, and you're going to make a little insert 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 inches, and this is crumb cake. I took a little 3/4 of an inch piece of white, basic white, and stamped Grateful for You. And then I would just, with a glue dot, put my gift card right here. I used a little bit of leftover pumpkin pie cardstock, folded it over, tore the edge, and glued it on. So I love this. I think that turned out really great. And this one, again, I used the Bottled Happiness, sending a little message. I used the basic embossing folders with the dots and pumpkin pie. I used some Mossy Meadow and basic white and what is that called? Espresso, something espresso paper. I tore it at the bottom. I bumped up the circles. I also bumped up the little pumpkin. And then on the inside, this is a little flap where I can put the gift card. So another gift card option for you. And then I did one of my favorite tricks. And let me get my little template. I forgot to pull it out. Hold on. My little template is like this. And I cut a piece of basic white that is 8 inches by 10 1/2 inches. I score it at 4 inches and 5 1/4 inches. So, and then I will, after I'm done with my, okay, so I do that. And then I stamp my images going down this way. And then I turn my paper and I go down this way with my images. Then if I want to add anything else, I add my second or third image wherever I want it, and just randomly. And then what I do is I cut on my score lines. So I cut at 4 inches and at 5 1/4 inches. And look what I get. I get 4 cards. And I made these into Thanksgiving cards. And on the inside, I did my own stamping again. And for this, I used the Mossy Meadow and the Lost Lagoon and the copper clay. And then I did that, what do you call that? When you take, I'll do it for you right now. I'll do a little bit more because you never can have too much flicking. I think this is what it's called. It's flicking. So you just go like this and you flick it on your paper and you can see that I get extra little dots. I get little color. And you can add as much or as little as you want. Isn't that cool? So I flicked on my cards. And so these are, I'm thinking, Thanksgiving cards. Happy holidays. They could be whatever. But then I know a lot of people are disappointed that we didn't have a Halloween stamp set. But yes, we did. Look at this. Here is our Halloween stamp set. It's exactly our stamps from our kit this month. And I did it in black and pumpkin pie and Mossy Meadow. And I used the Trick or Treat from Throughout the Year, just like the Happy Holidays was from Throughout the Year as well. This is available in the mini catalog. And I flicked the black. Can you see that flicking? I love it. And then I put these cute little ghosts on here. And you know what? I made the ghosts with, believe it or not, the, now I'm not going to find it, but with the bird punch. So I wanted to let you know that I used the bird punch. So all I did was I cut the little crest of the head off, and I cut the tail off, and I cut out 2 wings for the arms, and then the eyes, and I added one of the beaks as the happy mouth, and there you go. So, and then on the inside, I made my own little vine again with the black and the pumpkin pie. So I don't know how many options there are, but loads and loads. I love this kit. Have fun. And for my happy stampers, let's see, when do we meet? We meet the first Friday of October. Alrighty, I'll be sending you your extra goodies in the mail. So have a good night.